We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, ready.
Now, faking the give. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Back to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Set. Flat 40. 22 meters.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Ready, set. Down.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Let's go. 33, yellow.
They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Set, ready. Foot striker, 3, flag ultra. Smash, red. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll throw it left and has his running back. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Black, 95. Green jacket. Red, cycle. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he'll give himself up here. It's a gain of 5 on first down.
It's a gain of 5.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Ready. Yellow, 22. 52 blaster. Ready.
Go with the drop play here on second down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
And that's a really important opening drive here, Mike. You think back a week ago, there was a lot of disappointment. It was a long week of practice, a lot of questions that had to be answered inside that building. So you want to come and show, hey, last week is over. We are a lot better than how we looked then, and you can't do it a lot better than that.
Score, Cardinals 7, Steelers nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. They'll look forward to the 40-yard line. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That his second TD catch of the season. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
17. Come on, set.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. You know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Third down and 3.
Here we go. Red, 38. Trouble, 38. Ready?
A pickup there of 13. It's an Arizona first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Derek Harmon. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Bill looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Ready. Fight. Right. Set. Ready. 33. Yellow. Field. Black. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Cardinals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
McMillan. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Second and 5. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 45. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play.
At the 45-yard line. Brings up third down.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
Got it. Ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Howard. Oh, the ball's out. Oh, it's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
70 line, Warrior 70. Mustang guys, check out.
To throw is Howard. Crush gets incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and a long way to go. Out of the gun, it's Howard. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set, hut. Blue, black 40. Ready.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Down. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. That's out quickly to Mitchell. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
33, yellow.
Slot man in motion right. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 6, 60 red. Slide blue. Edo blue. Cut, cut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here, they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
3rd down and 9.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 22. Red. Yellow. Ready?
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He does, and what a catch for the 1st down.
Cluster. 6. Ready. Blue 32. Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Picked up Fitzpatrick on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 27-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Set. 50. Green. 22 meters. Huge. Yellow. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Ready.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. The motion man here is Mitchell.
Set.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This will be from 47 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Seven Pirates. Here we go, set.
They'll throw on first down with Howard. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will score. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Blue striker. Let's go. Yellow, 40, right, white. Check, huh?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Hurry!
That's good for the Cardinals.
Watch out, 50, smack, red.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cardinals.
To the air now on 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is T.J. Watt getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Set, ready, set.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. T.J. Watt, he's able to get to the quarterback for the second time here in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Slide through. Ready?
One final throw before the break. So, it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. To throw it on first down is Howard. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Howard on first down. This one complete to Washington. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Howard. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Howard back to the air one more time. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Josh Sweat in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. He's got it inside the 5. And he's got another one. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 3 touchdowns. For the season. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13.
Cardinals 13. Chris
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Shot. 17.
He's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jalen Johnson up from his corner spot to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Down. 6. 32.
Back to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 14 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he will score. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his third touchdown on the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. That's taken in by McMillan. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go now. Trap 60. 18 cop.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. A dive to the catch. Incredible.
That's good for us.
They get 18 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
47-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
Howard to throw again. That cat reels it in on the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing again. Howard. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a 1st down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Half to 60, half to 60. Buffalo 18. Ready?
To throw again, it's Howard. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 3rd and 2, it's Howard. That is caught by the tight end. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Red, yellow. Come on, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Down now. 52, 6, mega, yellow. Ready?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring it down.
That's caught. It's Mitchell. He'll be brought down very close to the first down. They got 14 of the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a managing 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Field, black. Ready.
Bill looks to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Cardinals, 1st down.
He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. You put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. You can sense a little frustration there. It brings up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So a big play coming here for the Cardinals, who will go for 2. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he gets into the end zone, so a huge part of the comeback right there. They get the 2-point conversion. It's now a 1-score game here in the 4th.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll go again with Johnson. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
To the right side, he finds McMillan. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Not much there. Maybe a yard. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, it's Howard. The catch made by McMillan. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
At the 45-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Another run here with Johnson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. So from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Let go.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught by Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season.